please subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. I'm trying to make 1,000 subscribers by July 13th, and as of right now I have like 944, so I'm almost there, and you guys can help me accomplish my goal by subscribing and turning on the bell for my notifications, following me on all my social media. And I have Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. Those are always in the description like always. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi guys, it's Matt Alex, and I'm going to be filming a video kind of about like the good old days, because I saw this comment on a Hannah Montana Best of Both Worlds like theme song video, and I'm probably obviously have it like right next to me. But it's June 21st today as I'm filming this. I don't know if I see it today or tomorrow. I'm kind of like debating. I want to have it today, but like that depends if I can get it uploaded and edited like soon enough. So without further ado, I'm gonna find the comment and we can continue the video.
So it reads, the comment like I said before, will be right here. It says,
what I imagine people miss so much about these shows is not the shows themselves, but rather the fact when these shows reminded us of a time where we did not have to worry about shit. When this show came on, we were sitting on our couch with no homework or work to worry about. No bills, no money, or college to worry about. No Facebook, or barely any Facebook. No Instagram, just the TV and our excited little selves singing the song in our head, word for word, and some of us out loud, and getting ready to settle for a show we knew would hold us entertained. And hope that another show like this would be up next. It's like really hitting home, I know. These shows mark the childhood for a lot of people like me. Most people around 18 through 20 who now have to face the real world and get up to work every day and get reminded of when there was no responsibility upon hearing this song come up. And holy fuck, do I miss it. Now, I really think that comment can speak volumes because I really think it's true. When back in the day, when like Hannah Montana would come on, That's the Raven, Sweet Life would come on, I personally had no responsibilities to worry about, and if I did, it was like chores here and there. But like now that like I graduated, like I actually have to get up and be an adult in the real world and like buy a car soon, you know, or not buy a car, but like buy a house, like stuff like that. And like it's so scary, but like that comment was so true. Like I literally remember like watching Hannah Montana. Like I literally have, hold up. I literally have some of the DVDs right here. Obviously this is not all of them, but like I have them all for nostalgic purposes. Because as a lot of you know, I'm a very nostalgic person, nostalgic dude, whatever you want to call it. Like this is season 1, all of season 1. This is season 4, the whole season 4. And then this is just another one from like season 3, I think. But I have My This Is Goodbye. I have like, a Hannah Montana movie somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. But like, I really miss those days when I had little to no responsibilities. I had nothing to worry about. Even Maddie and I would sometimes, Maddie and I are friends again, so that feels great. But we are. But like, it just felt so good to not worry about a thing. You know, I could literally just sit on my couch, do nothing, be a kid, and watch Hannah Montana, you know. And what he said was right, barely any Facebook, you know, barely like Snapchat or Instagram. None of that shit was around back then. And it, as if we all probably would agree, it was like probably a happier time back then when that didn't all exist. And we all literally could just sit on our couch and watch TV. And saying it out loud, because then it comes like we're lazy, but like, no, that was a lot of our childhoods growing up. Unless you were like sheltered or something like that. But like, for a lot of us, that was our childhood. And to pretty much see our childhood come to an end and oh my, we actually like, it's like a hit you kind of thing. It's like, wow, we actually have to get up our asses and like do shit. We can't sit on our couch like we were used to watching old shows. We can't do that anymore. We actually have to get up, go to college, go to school, you know, get a job and save up for things. And I think we were all stuck in this fantasy of like, well, maybe a third actor, you know, maybe that money will come easy and handed to me like that, but it won't. You have to make your own money yourself. That's why I have a lot of ways of income. I mean, I've had a real job on the side. I worked in a haunted house, so obviously it was seasonal. My iTunes money, I get paid for that, you know, like YouTube I used to get paid for. Unfortunately, I don't anymore, but that's a whole other video for a whole other day. So I do have some sources of income, and I don't know, it just, I really do sometimes wish I could go back to those days where I had little to nothing to worry about. I could just sit on my couch and be a kid again. Like, I don't want to grow up, you know, I don't want to, but we all have to. We all have to pay the bill somehow, and if you don't see yourself getting married, like I don't see myself getting married, then I am going to be on my own. So like, how do you think I feel? The pressure is on, for myself especially. But seriously though, like I completely agree. Like I really agree with that comment. Like how nice would it be to be a kid again? But then again, there is sometimes where I'm like, I didn't even think I would grow up, you know? Like, I didn't think at the time I was watching Hannah Montana or even High School Musical. I'm looking at them right now. I have them right here. Even when these came out, you know? Like, I didn't have a care to worry about anything. I just watched them and moved on with my life or moved on with my day. And that's just how it would go. Rather, I watched it with Maddie, because I remember when the Shake It Up Made in Japan movie on, Maddie and I, we would go from house to house, because we live right next door to each other. Well, she used to live next to me, but she moved. So we would go next door, because she was with her grandparents. So we would go next door between commercial breaks, and we would just stay there. On the next commercial break, we'd come back here, and the next commercial break, we'd go back there. So we would go back and forth. And it's little times like that where I think about, and I'm like, wow, I wish I could be young again. I wish I could have no responsibilities whatsoever, not worry about college, not worry about getting a job, not like being stable in my life. But to be financially independent, I think, is important for everyone. I mean, you can't rely on someone, because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. You were born by yourself. And most of us are probably gonna pass away by ourselves. So, you know, I mean, not to go all deep and shit, but like, it's true. Like, you can't rely on anyone, because all you have is yourself. They could leave you at any given moment, and then who are you gonna rely on then? You can't, because all you have is yourself. That way you should always rely on yourself first. You should always put yourself first. It's not selfish. How is that selfish, you know? Worrying about yourself, like, that's just your own thoughts. And to be honest, probably the most successful people worry about themselves. But I'm going off on a tangent here. But like, for real, guys, I mean, like, comment if you guys would like to feel young again, because I sure as fuck would. But yeah, guys, like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna go try and see if I can Nikki Queen her out. Okay. And another thing is, we had no bills to worry about. I mean, for most of us, when we were 7 or 8 years old, most of us didn't have to worry about anything like that. We could just sit, be a kid, and watch our favorite damn TV show. Like, I really do miss those days, yo. Like, I really do. I got a new case. It's a silicone case, by the way. It's so pretty for my phone. Oh, it's not gonna show up. It's too bright. Hold up. Come on. Focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus. Yeah, it's so pretty. I love it. Like, it's like a lilac blue, kind of, or like a lavender kind of color. I don't know. Okay, now I'm over here, y'all. There we go. See? I knew. And this is true, like, we would just get excited about singing a little silly song, you know, the theme song, or Just Like You, or Pumping Up the Party, or Best of Both Worlds. We would always get excited, or One in a Million is one of my personal favorites from Hannah Montana. You know, why can't we do that again? You know, because we'll never, ever, ever have those moments again in life. Like, those moments are one and done, and then every moment is a new moment, but, like, those moments that you had from your childhood, you'll never have again. If that makes sense. Like, any moment you'll never have again, but the ones that mean the most, which are probably the ones from your childhood, you'll never have again. Which is also really sad if you think about it. Not to say that you're not going to have more and exciting memories and moments, but, like, you still wish, if you're a nostalgic person like me, you still wish you could get those old moments back and be that person again you were 5, 7, 8 years ago, you know? Because I sure as fuck do sometimes. Oh, hell yeah, I do wish I could be young sometimes. Hell yes, I do. And it sucks that I can't. It sucks I actually have to grow up, and a lot of us have to grow up, and a lot of us have to face the real world and get 9 to 5 jobs and, you know, figure out how to support ourselves. It's not only scary, it's like sad, to be honest with you, that the way the society is. This society, all they care about is money, money, money. And if you don't have any money, you're basically a no one or a nothing. Same thing with a high school, or not a high school, well, same thing with a college degree. If you don't have a high school degree, you're pretty much nothing and worthless and useless, which I think is the wrong message to be sending out. And I think you are perfect with whatever you have, and you can get a job with whatever you have as long as you're smart and, like, don't have a bad history, you know? Like, who gives a shit? As long as you have a good history and some form of, like, education, whether it's self-taught or you go to school or whatever, and it should just stop at a high school diploma, and everyone should be equal after that. I personally think that. Unless, obviously, I think even though college is optional, I think it should even be more optional than it already is, if that makes sense. Like, they shouldn't, like, force it upon you, basically, is what I'm saying. They should be, like, encourage you to go, but if not, they should give you a backup plan just in case. I'm going on a tangent here once again, but that high school and, like, that's a whole other issue for a whole other day, too, as well. Because I can go off about that. So if you want to see that kind of rant, please let me know. Because I have a whole rant about the school system and how fucked up it is. So if you want to hear that, please comment. Okay. And we would just settle in. And we would just sit on our asses. I remember when Hannah Montana ended. it's like my childhood. And then Good Luck Charlie came out, and then pretty much after Good Luck Charlie ended, I probably stopped watching Disney Channel. Like, because I personally think Good Luck Charlie was the last good show to be on there. And I remember Good Luck Charlie took Hannah Montana's time slot, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it did. And I was like, oh great, another Disney show. But like, Good Luck Charlie was also one of my favorite TV shows. And even then, back then, 2010 it premiered, and in 2014 I think. I didn't have any responsibilities to worry about then either. I could, you know, it was just a good, simpler time back then. Simple times. The good old days. The simple old days is what it was, to be honest. But I think this comment is extremely true, y'all. But yeah, guys, I think I said everything I wanted to say. So like I said earlier, guys, please comment, please like, and please subscribe. I have everything when it comes to social media: Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I have all of those. Please follow me on all of them and support me on all of them, and please subscribe. It would really mean the world. I make videos like this. I give advice videos, story times, rants, and everything in between. So really, guys, if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe on my social media, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.